Hello, second YouTube video on the JSP helmet that I recently bought, and I'm really pleased with it. It's been terrific. I've used it for about 2 months now, pretty solid, and it's so light and comfortable. If you looked at my first video, I was concerned on the trend, how it blew across my eyes and would make my eyes very dry. This does not seem to bother me that way. So, all in all, very pleased with it. In fact, I've noticed there's been a couple of times where I just walked off away from my lathe, had the thing on, and it was just running, and I went to go to scratch my nose, and I had this thing on me. So that was kind of it just is so comfortable you don't even know you have it on. So the battery has been really great. I usually work in my wood shop maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, maybe 4 hours, and I've never had the battery go bad on me. The filters, I've been doing a lot of sanding, and so they're kind of plugged up, but what I've noticed that I've been able to do is just take my air hose with a little nozzle and just blow it off, and it seems like it comes right off. I think I could take these down. I'm here in the States, and I know this is a British product here, but I think I could take these into a local safety shop, supply shop, and probably get replacement air filters for this thing. Maybe not the whole canister, as we saw last time. If you just twist these off, I may not be able to get this whole piece, but I might be able to get the part that's inside here. So it comes apart. I'm just not going to do it right here. The only concerns that I had about it, well, you'll probably notice I got a nice little beanie on. That helps keep it. So I've noticed on some days when it's been a little bit warm in my shop that I would sweat and it would get kind of sweaty inside my helmet, but that it wasn't a big deal. So I just put this on. It helps keep the shavings not out of my hair, but off my head mostly. And probably the only other, there's two other comments I have about it. One, this neck seal is made out of kind of a foam, almost a Velcro kind of a thing, and you can maybe see there, it's a nice place where wood chips accumulate, so I periodically have to sit down and just kind of pick the chips off of there. Just kind of a aggravation, and besides chips going on your up underneath your chin and onto this thing, it also will, I've found that it accumulates more in my ears and on the back of my neck, as opposed to wearing a regular face shield like this one. I didn't have that problem with it going back into my ears. Of course, it's all over my head, but I didn't have it in the ears. The mask vision is just great. I mean, you have perfect vision through this, through the glass or the plastic up in the front. It does have a tendency to get dusty and dirty like any other thing in the shop when you're sanding and stuff. So I just take my beanie, which is kind of a nylon kind of a thing, and I just wipe it down the front and the inside, and that seems to pretty much take care of it and cleans it up really well. I don't have any scratches in it. I've had a small piece of bark come off and hit me in the face, but other than that, and that was a pretty small piece, about the size of your thumbnail or something. Like I said, overall, very pleased. It does. I mentioned earlier about it's so comfortable. I don't hardly knows I got it on. And one of the other things that I've noticed is when I need to scratch my nose, or sometimes when you're sanding something, you want to blow on it to just kind of get the dust off so you can see what you got. Well, it's kind of funny to blow in your mask and realize that, oh, I got this thing on my head, I got to take it off if I'm going to scratch my nose or blow sawdust off of my equipment or my workpiece. But highly recommend it, and I'm not getting paid for any of these comments. I just like, when I find a good product, I like to let people know about it, and this certainly is an excellent product. And like I mentioned maybe in my first YouTube video on this thing, I bought it through the Tool Post in England. Not exactly sure where in England or United Kingdom or Britain or what, however I'm supposed to refer to that part of the world. But the Tool Post, if you look them up on the internet, toolpost I think it's UK.com or something like that. Very good company. They worked really well with me. They answered all my questions when I was buying the thing. And the charger, like I mentioned before, I take my battery off. Very easy, just pops off right here and there. There's your battery, real thin, real lightweight. And I stick that in my battery charger, and I don't seem to have any problems with it overcharging. It charges, and then when it's full, it shuts off. So again, great product. JSP, I think it's called the JSP IP Impact Protective Respirator. So, and as we get more into the summertime, I plan on using this out when I go out and mow my pastures with my tractor, and it gets to be pretty dusty out there. I'm almost always wearing a dust mask, but this summer I'm going to wear this thing out there. And I may not be the snazziest looking guy on a tractor with this thing on, but I'll definitely have some clean lungs, and that's pretty important. Okay, hey, thanks a lot, appreciate it. And hope you enjoy my comments. And I don't care if you subscribe or not. I'm not doing anything other than just kind of screwing around with YouTube. So what I would like you to do, though, is if you're interested in buying one of these and you get a hold of Tool Post, just mention that you saw some guy over in the United States bragging about their product, and give them a thumbs up from me. Okay, thanks a lot.